Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Soulful Diary. Today we are going to study a poem, Elements of Composition by A.K. Ramanujan. What does the title Elements of Composition mean? The elements of composition tells about the 5 basic components of which human body is made up of. These 5 basic elements are known as Panchbhuti. The 5 elements are earth, fire, wind, water and sky. It also mentions other chemical elements that are naturally present in the human body. Before we dive deep into the poem, let me give you a quick glimpse about the poem. The poem has 60 lines divided into stanzas of unequal lengths. It is an ode to the life that we all live, of how we all are just composed of elements that give rise to our birth and later on our demise becomes one with those same elements that goes on with our existence. The poet touches upon different components of memories from nostalgia to affection and later of an overall experience, all revolving around the concept of tree of life, which believes humanity to be closely interlinked with nature. The poem illustrates the unity of all life and its existence outside of time and form. Line 1 to 6. Composed as I am, like others, of elements on certain well-known lists. Father's seed and mother's egg. Gathering earth, air, fire, mostly water, into a mulberry mass molding calcium. The poet begins the poem by describing the elements of his composition. It is made up of all the well-known list. He tells that everyone is made from father's seed and mother's egg. Then he tells about the 5 natural elements that constitute our body, that is earth, fire, water, wind and sky. It is also made up of all the chemical constituents like calcium. Line 7 to 13. Carbon, even gold, magnesium and such, into a chattering self tangled in love and work. Scary dreams, capable of eyes that can see only by moving constantly. The constancy of things, like Stonehenge or cherry trees. Chemical constituents include carbon, gold, magnesium into a self-talk full of love and work, which sometimes include fearful dreams, which the eyes can see only by moving the eyes constantly through various things present around, like the Stonehenge, which is a prehistoric monument in southern England, or the cherry trees. Line 14 to 19. At Uncle's 11 fingers, making shadow, place of rajas and cats hissing, becoming fingers again. The look of panic on sister's face an hour before. He further goes on to give examples like Uncle's 11 fingers make shadows of rajas and the cats are making a hissing sound. They again become fingers. The tension struck face of sister an hour before. We are not clarified what the tension is all about. Line 20 to 26. A wedding, a dated newspaper map of a place one has never seen, maybe no longer there after the riots. Downtown Nairobi, that a friend carried in his passport as others would, a woman's picture in their wallets. The poet tells that his sister is full of anxiety an hour before her wedding. Then he tells about a newspaper map of a place that no one has seen before, or maybe it no longer exists. There, after the riots, downtown Nairobi, which is the capital of Kenya, that a friend carried in his passport. What did the friend carry? The map, as other people carry a woman's picture in their wallet. Line 27 to 32. At the lepers of Madurai, male, female, married, with children. Lion faces, crabs for claws, clotted on their shadows under the stone-eyed. Leprosy is a relatively incommunicable disease, yet, for the past 2000 years, lepers have been separated, isolated, and ostracized to refuse to allow somebody to be a member of a social group from greater society. Even today, two patients at the Mission Leprosy Hospital in Madurai aren't forced to live within the compound. The stigma they face outside it and rejection from their families and community hold many of the patients within the hospital as effectively as bars. Add the number of lepers, male, female, married, who have children, lion faces, crabs with claws, clotted on the shadows. Where is it? It is under the stone eye. We will get more information in the following line. Line 33 to 39. Goddesses of dance, mere pillars, moving as nothing on earth can move. I pass through them as they pass through me, taking and leaving affections, seeds, skeletons. The clots are present under the stone-eyed goddesses of dance. Pillars are moving as nothing else is present on the earth that can move. I come across them as they pass through me. What do we leave? Each other. We leave affections, seeds, and skeletons. Line 40 to 45. Millennia of fossil records of insects that do not last a day. Body prints of mayflies, a legend half heard in a train. We find millions of fossil fuels, insects which do not even live for more than one day. Body prints of mayflies, a legend which is half heard and seen in a train. This emphasizes the fleeting nature of life and the impermanence of physical existence. Line 46 to 52 of the half man, searching for an ever fleeing other half. Through Moharram tigers, hyconids in crocodile waters, and the sweet twisted lives of epileptic saints. The mention of the half man searching for his other half alludes to a longing for completion or a sense of unity. This could be interpreted as a yearning for deeper connection, a lost part of oneself, or a spiritual quest. Muharram is both the Islamic New Year and the first month of the year. Painting children as tigers during the Muharram festival is an Islamic tradition. The references to Muharram tigers, hyconids in crocodile waters, and the epileptic saints introduce elements of myth and symbolism to the poem. Line 53 to 60. And even as I add, I lose, decompose into my elements, into other names and forms, past and passing tenses without time. Caterpillar on a leaf, eating, being eaten. This line highlights the paradoxical nature of existence. Even as one grows or accumulates experiences, they also lose part of themselves, change and decay. This also suggests a breakdown of the individual self into basic components and a transformation into new identities or states of being. Past and passing tenses without time. This line emphasizes the fluidity of time and the constant transition between past, present, and future. It could also suggest a state beyond time where these distinctions blur. Caterpillar on a leaf, eaten, being eaten. This is a clear reference to the cycle of life where one organism consumes another to survive. It highlights the interconnectedness and interdependence of all living organisms. Poetic devices, alliteration, past and passing tenses, simile, like Stonehenge or cherry trees, moving as nothing on earth. Personification and metaphor, father's seed and mother's egg, into a chattering self tangled. I pass through them as they pass through me. of the half man searching for an ever fleeing other half. I lose, decompose into my elements. Symbolism. Father's egg and mother's seed symbolize the brink of the poet's origination. In the end, the poem highlights the concept of circle of to show how beautiful and naturally connected the components around us can be. The phenomenon of old life decomposing to give rise to new life is illustrated perfectly with vivid experiences that also portray change as an equally important component of life. Thank you. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. See you tomorrow in the next video at 4 p.m. sharp.